So, hello, Christine. If you'd like to just introduce yourself first.
Okay. Hello, Julian. My name is Christine Dillon. I'm a single mother of five children. I have three older stepchildren. I'm a mobile hairdresser, a taxi driver, and I've come into the daily travel business.
So you'd say that you were slightly busy then, is that right?
Always.
Very good. Right. So, like I said, I'm going to just ask you four questions. All right.
hmm
So, before you started this business, what was your biggest challenge or frustration that was facing you in your life?
The biggest challenge and frustration was that I'm a taxi driver and I rely on my car to get around everywhere, even in my hairdressing business. And for the last year or so, I had nothing but car trouble and was left without a car in January there with no work, no ways to earn money or to feed anything. So that is why I decided to join this business.
Yeah, very good. Um, so what was it about this opportunity that made you decide to say yes and give it a chance?
Because I've always wanted to go into the travel business, but with so many children, obviously it's difficult. We don't get away as much as we wanted to get away as on holiday. And if this opportunity was presented to me maybe 10 years ago, I would have probably jumped on it because it's all I want to do is travel. And now it's just the right time, and it came along at the right time where I was looking for something because I thought I can't cope with these situations. So now I've got other backup stuff um, that I'm not going to be stuck ever again because I'll be earning from this. So I
Yeah.
won't need to rely solely on my taxi and that side to get me around for transport.
Yeah, for
And
sure. A lot of people,
I'll be able to do traveling like I've always wanted to do. So I think it's a perfect opportunity.
yeah, I think a lot of people now realizing they're in the same boat now, aren't they?
Definitely. And you just never know from one day to the next whether it's going to go right downhill, even taxis. So I'm not willing to wait and risk that and take that chance because I'm not getting any younger. So I have to secure my future now, and I think this is a good way of securing it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So, since joining, what's the biggest change you've seen in yourself or your life that has nothing to do with the money?
Um, for me, it's the knowledge and the training because I like to have a lot of knowledge. I like to learn things, but the biggest transformation for me is probably in the last week or so with the challenges. My brain seems to need challenges, and because my brain's so active, I went to bed at 10 o'clock last night, and I was still waiting at half one. My brain is just constant, constant. But when I'm studying, when I've been getting challenges. I concentrate and it helps me concentrate. So now I'm treating it like in the morning, that's my meditation time. So when I get up in the morning, I'm starting the training, I'm starting my challenges right away. It's not taking me all day. I was well up until last week or so, I was like midnight and I'm still trying to get my post out. But this week and over the last 3 days, I saw a big difference and I managed to do it all for about 11:30 the day, and I was so proud of myself for that.
Oh, very good, very good. Yeah, the challenges do help you focus, don't they?
Yes. Definitely. For me, not everybody's the same. I understand that. But for me, yeah, I prefer somebody to say to me, here, here's a list, go do that. And I would go do that. I will complete all that. As Dawn will see, she's seeing it. But when you've got so much information, it does get overwhelming. And you're just like, where do I start? But I want to do it all, but where do I, well, I'm running between it all. So time management. So I've decided in the morning when I get up, I'm going to give that up until 12 o'clock from 6 to 12. So I'm going to do my business from when I waking up in the morning to 12 and then get all that out and then do like my catch ups and my looking through my messages like later on, like night time now.
Hmm. Yeah, there's something to be said for a structured day. Yeah.
hmm It
Right.
messes me up. If I structure my day and something messes up, like Like if I've got a list of jobs to do, right, and that job does, and it's not the same as what they say in that list, that really messes me about because I've set my day up for that specific job, and if that messes up, and it messes up the whole day for some reason, and it just continues on. So when it's more structured, it's a lot better.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
I need to teach myself structure and um organization skills.
Yeah, I think everybody can benefit from that, eh? And
Yes,
unfortunately, we train on that as well. So there's always something there
yes.
to help you.
Hmm.
Okay, right. So your last question. If someone is watching this right now and is sitting on the fence, what would you say to them to get them to change their minds?
I would say to them, keep coming in if they're still on the fence, to keep coming in and watching the host show, the host calls that you give out for the information. And that's what I done for the first good few times before like I was actually willing to do it because like everybody else, sometimes they do think it's a con. But I can only say to them that they trust me, the people that I know, and if they're watching me, then they know that I'm not going to offer them something that's not worthy because I don't do it. And they know me. I mean, I've been in this area for like most of my life. They know I know so many people, like hundreds of people, and they all know me. But the best feedback I'm getting is they're watching me online and now they're stopping me in the street. And they're the ones that are more interested.
Mhm.
So I'm going to go with that. So I would tell them to keep watching and take the risk because it is scary making change, but sometimes you have to take a risk. Things you hesitate to do in life are the things that you should follow through on because they're probably your biggest achievements, biggest dreams. But people hesitate, don't they? Because they think they can't afford that and can't do this and can't do that. As I said to somebody earlier, like, look how much it cost them actually go into the a business. And as Karen says, they didn't get all that training. And she worked for these companies. So they didn't get all that training and we're getting all that for what, £32 a month, which is good.
Mhm.
Which is good. If people do want to like go into travel, especially I know a lot of people like myself that have got a lot of kids that they can't afford to. But if they get in there and they got these special like farm holidays and all that, I mean, you see them going away for about £300, 400 for four people or two adults, two kids. That is really massive. I would have loved that 10 years ago, like
Mhm.
just to take my kids away because I couldn't afford to take them away every year. There's too many. And not even for the fact that I couldn't afford to take them away, it's the food they eat. They eat so much food. They probably eat more food than what the holiday costs. They're still the same. But that's why I would say to them, keep watching. And if you're really serious about changing your life, then step out of your comfort zone and just just watch and have a try. Because if you don't try, you'll never know.
Yeah, for sure. It's a bit strange for people to start with, isn't it? But like you say,
Hmm.
everything's there, all the training, all the backup. They give you websites,
Exactly.
they give you everything that you need to make your business flourish. And like you say, if once you're in there and you know how to find these special trips and
And
that,
it's 24/7 help in it, and you really don't get that anywhere else. I mean, we've got 140,000 people that can help us any time of the day, any hour, any minute. Somebody always comes up, even across the water, everywhere. There's somebody always answers you.
yeah, for sure.
Hmm. So I like that as well because that's when you realise that there is a lot of support. Like, even if you can't just get in touch with your immediate support right away, there is always somebody else that answers,
Yeah,
which I like that. So there's nothing worse than being somewhere and you feel lost that nobody's answering you. So
yeah, for sure.
it's
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than being on your own. Okay,
No,
well, thank you very much for sharing your insights with us, Christine.
thank you.
I hope you have a pleasant evening, and I'll speak to you
Mhm.
soon.
Have we not got a bonus question?
That was it.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I'll speak to
So,
you later. Have a nice
wait a minute.
night.
That was me just stopping the recording.